Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jola. Today I'll be talking about 5 daily habits of confident women. And the first one is prayer and meditation. Taking time to get quiet and communicate with God and listen to your spirit will change your life, especially in these days when the world is very noisy and you stand the risk of hearing the voices of other people being louder than your own. And that's a dangerous place to be because you need the voice of your intuition, you need your instincts, you need your own inner guide to be the loudest voice that you hear, and God's voice, because you constantly need to be sure that you're walking on the right path for your life. You're not just doing what everybody else says you should do. You're not just going with society's flow, because that's a dangerous place to be. You're living an individual life, you have an individual purpose, and you need to constantly check in. I love praying because it helps me see myself through God's eyes. It helps me see my potential. It helps me see my capacity, what I'm capable of. And it also helps because especially with social media, if you keep checking other people's feeds, you tend to feel like you're left behind, or that something is wrong with your own life, or that you're just not matching up. But one thing I love about praying and just taking time to sit in God's presence is that it just settles me and just makes me remember who I am and what my assignment is, and that I'm right on track. I love meditation because it just helps you to become even more aware of who you are. It breeds discipline and self-awareness, because when you know who you are, a lot of the things that people are struggling for in life, you won't do that. You won't run around, you won't see life as a rat race, because you have this sense of, this sense of purpose, this sense of, yourself, that your blessings are guaranteed. You're aware of what opportunities you should be looking for. You know that not every door that opens for you is a good door. So prayer and meditation are powerful because they help you to be in tune with your spirit. And the spiritual is basically in charge of the physical. If you didn't know, now you know. So confident women, they take time to check in with their spirit, because they know they have a higher calling, because they know they have a big assignment, because they know they want to fulfill purpose, because they know that they have to make impact on the world. So they don't just rush around doing things like everybody else is doing. They take time to get still, really think about themselves, really check with themselves, really check the state of their soul to be sure that they're healthy. So if you want to be a confident woman, take time to pray and or meditate every single day. The second daily habit of confident women is exercise. Now, before you start getting stressed and thinking I'm telling you to spend 2 hours in the gym, you don't need to go to the gym to get exercise. You just need to move your body, whether it's by dancing at home, by doing Pilates, or my personal favorite, taking walks. Daily walks especially, are fantastic. They clear your mind. They're amazing for your physical, emotional, mental health, especially if you're able to walk in nature. I love walking by the beach. It just does something, to your mind. It just cleans out the clutter in your mind. And exercise is good for you. You should be getting exercise. You're not supposed to be sitting on your butt 24/7. So even just taking a 15-minute walk every single day will have amazing benefits for you. I know that it looks like something small. I know the average person just wants to do something really big. They just want to go 2 hours to the gym 3 times a week. But it's actually small habits adding up. When they add up, if you read the book Atomic Habits, you understand what I'm talking about. When these daily habits add up, number one, you've built consistency, you've built discipline, and there will actually be massive changes in your lifestyle. Exercise is important because it releases a chemical called serotonin, which is known as the confidence neurochemical. It makes you feel better, it improves your mood, it makes you feel more confident. So if you want to be a confident woman, you have to exercise. You have to move your body. Find what works for you. The issue is everybody's stressed because you think you have to have the daily routine of somebody else. You have to keep going like somebody else is going. You have to do, somebody else's idea of what is ideal exercise. But if all you can do is take walks every day, I promise you're doing great. Number 3 daily habit of confident women is self-improvement. If you get 1% better every day for a year, by the end of the year, you'll be 37 times better than you started. Now that's a lot, isn't it? You don't have to read a whole book in 1 week. Just take a page a day. You don't have to, commit to finishing that online course that you registered for and never went back to. You don't have to try to finish it in 1 month. Just do 1 hour a day, 15 minutes a day. Watch a TED Talk a day. Just make up your mind to learn something new every day, to get 1% better every single day. Because if you're not learning, if you're not growing, sorry to break it to you, but you're going to be stagnant. And especially with the pace at which the world is going these days, skills are changing. We have AI, we have machine learning, we have new tech, we have new social media platforms. If you're a millennial like me, we're still trying to figure out TikTok. So you have to keep on learning if you want to be relevant in the world that's to come. And I'm not saying this to stress you out, because I know that it's not every skill you need to learn. I almost got into that rush as well. I wanted to learn some skills that, to be honest, I wasn't interested in, because I was like, oh, I just need to make sure I have a lucrative skill. There'll always be a lucrative skill that you enjoy, even if it's a little bit, right? You don't need to start, learning how to code if you don't want to code, but just keep getting better. And the good thing about, our minds is that they generally nudge us in the direction that we should be going. Whether it's for personal development, for career development, it might be a self-help book you need to read. It might be therapy you need to go to. If you can't afford therapy yet, maybe you can read a book about the subject that you're worried about. Almost every topic that's covered in therapy, there's somebody who has written a book about it. Now, obviously, nothing is more important than getting actual medical help. But if you can read a book in between before you can actually start therapy, it's better than doing nothing. Just improve one area of your life every day. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Just do something every day to keep improving yourself. The more you improve yourself, the more confident you become, because you're more aware of your capacity, you're more aware of your skills, you're more aware of your capability, you're more aware of just how valuable you are as a human being. So commit to improving yourself 1% every single day. The fourth habit of confident women is they have fun. All work and no play makes for a very dull life. And being confident doesn't mean you should take yourself too seriously. It doesn't mean you should go around with a frown on your face, acting like you're better than everybody else. It just means you're comfortable with yourself, that you love your life, you're enjoying your life, and it's showing visibly on the outside. Being confident means that you're aware of your innate value as a human being. And if you know your value as a human being, you will have fun. So make time to have fun. Dance, play, go out. Don't just end up living a life where all you do is work and sleep and go home and go to work and just follow the same cycle over and over again. Explore new things to do, have fun, ride a bike if you don't know how to ride a bike like me. Learn how to swim if you don't know how to swim like me as well. Sorry, I know, yeah. For somebody who's giving advice about having fun, I need to have more fun. But do more fun things, right? I remember that quote that says that we don't grow old. We don't stop having fun because we grow old. We grow old because we stop having fun. So have fun. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. And the final habit of confident women is rest. Today's world, we're always on. 24/7, social media, Instagram notifications, WhatsApp notifications. Everybody's trying to get our attention, and it can be so difficult to rest, especially because we do everything on our phones. You have to be intentional about your rest. Get a real alarm clock and stop waking up to your phone. Yes, I can feel you rolling your eyes at me, but it's the truth. You are not resting because your phone is beside you, and every time it beeps, you wake up and you check it, and your sleep cycle is interrupted, and you're burnt out, and you're exhausted, and you're always cranky because you are not resting. And if you are not well rested, it's affecting your mental health, it's affecting your emotional health, and you cannot be confident because you're worn out. Sleep is more important than you think. You need to get your sleep, put your phone away before bedtime, stop checking your messages in the middle of the night. Take time to rest so you can be your best self. A person who wants to be confident has to be well rested, so that she has her wits about her and she's not snapping at people and she's not acting like a crazy person. Confident women are well rested women. Okay?